guys, welcome back to the High Five Show. Thank you so much for the love on the videos. This is the third and the final part of the podcast series with Devduti, who, if you do not know, is a medical student at Rajiv Gandhi Medical College and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Hospital in Kalwa, Thane. In this episode, we talk about the exact methodology one needs to follow to study physics, chemistry, zoology, and botany from an exam point of view. Sit back, relax, and take notes. One thing is, if suppose I'm say a young child who is looking up to become a doctor, so what do you think, like what is the area which I should focus on? How exactly should I be moving ahead with what I'm
So
doing?
I think the first thing you should, be absolutely crystal clear about is that you want to become a doctor. Because in today's scenario, with all the
Correct.
violence that is going on with the doctors, that is pathetic. I mean, even in the times of pandemic, the people are not recognizing the sacrifices the doctors are making. So you should, like, I don't know, think twice before opting for this profession, but because it is not a noble profession anymore. People are just, I don't know, they're not very. I don't want them to be grateful for for that matter, but they should at least recognize, acknowledge what the doctors are doing. So if you
I just feel like humans need to acknowledge the fact that doctors
they make
are humans,
mistakes
and we need to
and they're
just move
trying their
on.
best to
Exactly, they
rectify
can,
the
like all of
mistakes.
us.
So they have to trust them. They have to
Right.
trust them. That is
Even
the bottom line.
Right. I feel like we should like respect doctors. Like we have always felt doctors are, we have put them on a pedestal, which is okay. But I feel like if we cannot put them on a pedestal anymore, at least we should consider them as humans who can make mistakes, who are doing their best to make sure we are placed at the best possible,
Best.
health-wise conditions.
Exactly. Nowadays, the doctors are not even considered gods. So, chodo, they're not even considered humans. So that is very degrading. But yeah,
Right.
coming back to the topic. So if you're very crystal clear on the fact that you want to become a doctor, aside from the pressure that you have, like societal pressure or pressure from your parents, nowadays parents are very understanding and they're very cooperative with your choices and your future paths. But still, in some cases, if that might be the case, you should be very stern with the parties involved that you don't want to pursue it. It shouldn't be a backup option. Like if you've taken bio, to chalo dekh lenge doctor banna hai ki nahi. It should be very firm because you
Right.
have to be a student lifelong. In medicine, it will not leave you. The learning, the knowledge, you can't say कि मैं 5 साल पढ़ूंगा and then I'll have to stop. You have to keep learning lifelong and you have to have that attitude कि नहीं, I have to keep learning because there are newer technologies, newer techniques, everything is evolving. It is not stagnant. It is constant. Like the change is constant. It is I don't know, the techniques and the newer technologies keep on changing, evolving for the better. So the doctors should also take in that and they should be more accepting. They shouldn't be very firm on their ground that I have to study this much only
Right.
and then I have to keep on practicing. uh, Yes, so the first thing is that you have to make up your mind that you're in it for the long haul. And the second thing is, as a very curious, student, mostly medical students should have a very strong background of science, both knowledge-wise and also, knack and attraction-wise that I already
Right.
talked about. So, how do you go about preparing it now? If you want to do it in India, the main basic preliminary exam is NEET. So for preparing it, I'll just go through it swiftly. For physics, chemistry and bio, right? So mostly people are very dismissive about bio
Right.
because bio is easy compared to the others. At least for me, I think for you also. It has been easy and most of the people find it not very time consuming and they leave it for the last, like मतलब बाद में कर लेंगे, last में कर लेंगे. But the most important thing here is that you should give as much time as you can to bio because it is a very easy subject as compared to physics and chem, and you can easily attain it to your memory and then recall it during exam. So if you practice it like thoroughly and from time to time you keep on reading it, you won't have
Right.
a problem with bio. Second is that chemistry may you have physical chemistry, elemental chemistry, inorganic that is, and organic chemistry. So out of these three, the people, like the students have most difficulty is with organic chemistry, because it is a little difficult to comprehend. So that understanding thing, you can go to the tuitions, because that is where you will actually understand the concept, and you have to self study through it. Because in coaching classes you will basically get to solve questions, right? You will only give tests. You the understanding the basics of conversion things, and naming of the compounds, structure of the compounds, everything you have to give your knowledge about it has to be top notch, so that you can excel that subject. Now coming to physical chemistry is not that hard. It is a both knowledge and
True.
practical application. Inorganic
Right.
chemistry you have to mug up. So the more questions you solve, the better it is for you. Now physics. In physics you can do is there is electrical physics and there is mechanical physics. So mechanical I feel is a little conceptual, more conceptual. So you can understand the concepts and the values that go through with it for solving the sums. I think the values are given, but still if you remember them, then it is the reduces the time to solve the question. You can solve it faster without looking up the values. And the second is electrical is more understanding
Right.
based, and the sums, like the series and parallel sums that are there, that are very important. So you should get a hang of it, and for that again you have to solve the sums. So all in all, and biology, I'll just add one point, that bio, please study botany. Botany
Right.
is very important. It is carrying more marks than zoology. It is a dry subject. It is very boring. People don't want to open the books, and it is very frustrating. But please try to, because it is not happening like zoology, right? It is not happening in our body. We can't relate to it, so it makes it difficult. But if you keep on studying, like even if in a day for an hour you study botany, it just keeps imbibed in your mind, and it helps you to recall during the examination.
That's-
You don't need to spend a lot of time. So in terms of time distribution, I just want to say that please give more time to bio if you're doing NEET No, because bio is very scoring subject, and basically if you've scored like out of 360 you've scored 340, you're like sure start getting a very nice. At the end of the day, the rank is what it matters. It is very sad, and it is very disheartening to say that people are judged on the basis of their ranks and not their knowledge and not their aptitude, not their intelligence, but their ranks. But now
A sad reality, but I feel like any
And
which ways it is the
we need
reality,
to
and we need to
face-
face it
yeah,
and
we
go
need to
accordingly. We can't really change everything.
Change a small thing, that is people
Right.
like in foreign countries they conduct interviews, small interviews, testing your knowledge in clinical practice. But in India we just have the
Right.
exam, so we have to give it and we have to excel it, like whichever way possible. So the time distribution is that bio you give time, you don't flunk it. Please don't flunk it. I have done, I know, Ankita also knows. Bio is very important. I mean, you will not understand it now, but after giving the exam you will be like, ye itna easy tha, I could have like done it in a second, and I couldn't
Right.
remember because I hadn't revised it properly. So that is all. And for
Right,
physics
right,
you have
true.
to constantly, like maths, you have to constantly keep solving sums, otherwise you won't keep it in your memory and you will keep forgetting the formulas. You can make a chart and stick it in your room, so that whenever you're passing, and whenever you're sitting eating or binge watching or something else, a hobby you're doing, you can take a look and just recollect what all formulas are there. Now the second thing, as Ankita had mentioned earlier, that is the mental health. It is very important to conserve your mental health during this time, because preparing for this is not a feat in itself. It is a very huge accomplishment, just preparing for this exam. So during this time we have
True.
a lot of societal pressure, parents ka pressure, friends ka, everyone is very, I'll not say they're not supportive, but they're very I don't know, intrusive.
I think
Judgmental,
judgy is
yeah,
the word.
intrusive,
Judgy is the
judgmental,
word, yeah.
and they don't know the work, the dedication, the hard work that goes into not only the students but also their parents. The all the
Right.
all nighters you pull, all the cramming up you do before the exam, getting up in the mornings for days together, all the sacrifices you make, they don't know about it. So you yourself know
Right.
how much you're doing it. So you have to conserve it. You can do it by taking up a hobby that does not take much of a time of your day. You can do it for half an hour or a 1 hour at max. You can play the guitar, you can sing, or you can binge watch
Yeah.
any TV series if that's your hobby. Anything that makes up for your day, no? So
Yeah.
that will not only break
Right.
up your this what do you call monotonous study, yeah, monotony of the
Monotony.
studies. It will also help you to take a fresh start after you do. But one thing, another thing is that
Right.
don't just dive right into your hobby and keep on doing your hobby and just forget about your prep. That prep is foremost. And another thing is that
Right.
for not everyone this field is made. That is what it is said. I feel it is very wrong, but then sometimes you should accept your limitations. You can push
Right.
to the point where you think you can, like personally you can think that अरे मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, आज नहीं हो रहा है, like you said. You can try to keep on trying and trying, but there is a limit. You should not push yourself
Right.
beyond the limit where you just break down and you can't do even the simpler things in life. So if you feel that it is not for you, you should approach your whatever guidance counselor you have, therapist you have, parents, that I can't do it, I'll opt for something else. I'll opt for something that I feel more comfortable and I like doing. So that is all with the prep, and I hope that everyone just looks into this video and follow it, because it will be very helpful and you will do good.
Right. This sounds really good. I feel like this is a complete guide to, kind of cracking the exam, keeping yourself sane through the process and everything else. One last thing that I wanted to ask you was, do you have some advice for the students who are, kind of entering this profession amidst the pandemic going on in the world, and, any last bit of advice you would like to
With
give?
the pandemic, striking, everyone is doing their jobs. The soldiers are there on the war front, the doctors are there on the front line. Mothers, like house workers, moms, are working day and night. As it is, they were working before, but now they're doing it double because all the members are there in the family.
Right.
So everyone is doubling up and they're giving their best. So what we as students can do is, I know it is very hard to break that monotony and wake up from bed every morning where you're feeling hopeless and everything is sad and dismal around the world and you don't
Yeah.
want to do anything. But I just want to give this advice that never stop learning. I've already said that especially in medicine, you have to accept the fact that even if you grow to be like 100 years old, even then you're going to be a student. You have to keep learning because it is evolving. It is not going to wait for you to settle down and just chill and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll keep on going and you have to match its pace. So I'll like to give this advice that you have to keep learning. You have at least for a half an hour, 1 hour, you can study a little. If not, actually I shouldn't call it studying, but acquiring knowledge. You can read an encyclopedia. It doesn't have to be a
Right.
textbook as such. You can read an encyclopedia, you can read novels, anything that imbibes your knowledge, because if you do that, you're
Right.
constantly firing up your brain. So that not only helps in you knowing a lot of different things, but also helps your brain to remember the important things that you're studying for. So please keep on reading. It can be
Right.
anything. And second is, please don't leave your hobbies. Please don't be dismal. I mean, we have heard stories in this pandemic that people are rejuvenating through their hobbies. Older people, we are still young. So don't leave your hobbies. At least one skill or hobby that you're learning or you want to continue pursuing, do it. And that will not only bring you calm and composure, it will also bring you happiness that you've been lacking during this pandemic. It'll be like कि कुछ तो किया pandemic में, हमने घर पे नहीं बैठे रहे ना. That is the thing. कुछ
कुछ
तो
तो
सीखा.
सीखा.
So that
True.
is. Thank
So
you so
happy
much,
that we
Ankita. It has
actually
been a
did this.
great
We'll
pleasure
wrap this here.
for me
Thank
to
you
be
so
here
much for
and
doing this.
share my experiences. Like I've always wondered, like people ask you questions now, what will you tell your younger self? I don't have that opportunity as like quite literally, but I am conveying what I want to say to my
Yeah,
younger
true.
self, to all these students out there. So all the best in whatever you do in your life, and I hope everything turns out for the best.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. This video marks the end of the podcast series with Devduti. We sincerely hope you found this series insightful and learned something new out of it. Check Hi-Fi out on all social media. The links would be in the caption.